Hey, wait. Oh, hi there. I'm just checking out the dancing from last year's New Jersey Collectors Con that I was at for the first time. And you know what? It was really fun, so I can't wait to go back there again this weekend. So, with that being said, though, let's get on with this week's show for the Breaux Show. Let's get to it.
The Breaux Show is filmed before absolutely no audience whatsoever.
Are you ready? It's time for the hype of the night, the Breaux Show! And now, here's everybody's favorite two-stepping host, Michael Breaux!
Oh, hi there! Welcome to today's show. Thank you for coming on by. Now, as I said on our Facebook page, I debuted the new intro for the show this week. It had a new look to it, a new feel, but I kept the original music and the actual original announcer, Todd Partain, that I had recorded several years ago and kept for this very show. He does amazing voice work, and I didn't want to touch that. But the question is, do you know who the other announcer was? The one that said I have absolutely no audience whatsoever. Because when I do tape this, there is nobody technically in front of me while I tape. Maybe I should change that sometime. You think I should have a live audience? But as far as that announcer is concerned, can you tell me who that was? If you can, you get a no prize. Alright, let's talk about this week's show. We're going to first go to our Geeky News Minute update with Mike in just a moment. Then we're going to go to our 2-minute toy review. This week I'm going to take a look at a toy based on an 80s TV property. Basically, it's a great 80s TV show, one of my absolute favorites, and it's a toy that has absolutely no articulation whatsoever. What toy is it? Can't wait to show it to you. Then finally, we do have our This Week in Geektastic history coming up after that, and then our wrap-up for the show. That being said, let's get right to our Geeky News Minute update with Mike. So Mike, take it away. Thanks, Mike. And now for this week's Geeky News Minute update. First up, this past weekend was the Transformers convention called Botcon in Dallas, Texas for 2012. Lots of great things were shown, lots of great cosplay happened there, lots of great stuff was revealed to the fans of Transformers. First up, that really caught this reporter's eye, a Generation 1 colored Fall of Cybertron figures of Bruticus. That's right, the entire series of Combaticon figures that are going to be coming out for Fall of Cybertron later this year, well, they're releasing them as a complete set for San Diego Comic-Con in original Generation 1 colors. I, for one, can't wait to get a hold of this set. If we can, we'll definitely be reviewing it for you. Also revealed, one of the Japanese new Masterpiece editions of Optimus Prime that comes with a trailer and a Spike action figure, a little bit smaller scale than the original Masterpiece, will be released here in the United States. I, for one, again, can't wait to get this one piece, and if it's the only big Transform piece I get this year, it's going to be the one I have to get. Finally, as I've been saying, Fall of Cybertron is the big video game that's going to be coming out this year, and it's a follow-up to War of Cybertron from a couple years ago. I will hopefully be getting this game to play it. There's also talk of new episodes for Transformers Prime, the fact that Shockwave will be on there, and lots of great other stuff was shown at the convention. If you want a great wrap-up and a review of the convention itself and the fun that you can have, check out RetroScreamers.com. She's got a great write-up on it. She also did a panel on how to do cosplay costumes. You want to definitely check that out. Also, I go to tformers.com for a lot of my info on Transformers Botcon, just a straight info as far as what toys are being released, what toys are coming out, what's going to be coming out in the future. Definitely check them out. Also, this weekend on May 5th, Saturday, is Free Comic Book Day. Make sure to go down to your local comic book shop and support them and pick up your free comic. Finally, this weekend is a big movie adventure for everyone. That's right, the Avengers opens today. This person, this guy right here, this reporter, the host of this show will definitely be checking out this movie as soon as he gets done in the studio uploading this to YouTube and uploading it to the site. We're going to go check it out, and definitely we're going to be looking forward to the review that Mike's going to have for us. So Mike, take it away. Thanks, Mike. Now, yes, we are definitely going to be checking out the movie today. I'm actually going to the theater as soon as this show is uploaded, ready to go, and for you guys to view it before I go out to the theater to actually watch it. So I don't even see it this afternoon because this might take some time. However, I can't wait to see the Avengers. That being said, let's get to our 2-minute toy review. Now this week we are looking at a toy with no articulation and part of a collection that I don't normally showcase, and I have very, very few pieces of. What could that be? Well, it's a toy based on an 80s TV show for the Knight Industries 2000, or as we all affectionately know, KITT, from the Hot Wheels toy line. They've put out some really great toys over the years, including some Batmobiles, the Ghostbusters car, and even the A-Team van. But KITT was one I absolutely had to have. So let's take a look at the 2-minute toy review right now.
This week's 2-minute toy review will take a look at a toy with no articulation whatsoever. This small little car is made by Mattel Toys and is a 1/64th scaled rendition of a popular talking car from the 80s. Let's take a quick look at the Knight Industries 2000, better known as KITT. The packaging is the basic Hot Wheels card back with the car depicted with great art and even the show's name Knight Rider on the front. Also take note that it is number 17 out of 50 in the upper right hand corner with a yellow backdrop. On the back is a little info about the car itself with a born date, the birthplace listed as flag, and even a specialty that reads KITT is an advanced intelligent vehicle used in a crusade
to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless, in a world of criminals who operate above the law.
Now this being a Hot Wheels car, there is no articulation, only free-rolling wheels on 2 axles. The car model that is KITT is a modified 1982 Pontiac Trans Am T-top version with a solid black paint job and modified hood end with a red scanner in the front. The Hot Wheels KITT is the same make car with the scanner built in and painted on. The license plate on the show is a California vanity plate with Knight and is reflected on the toy car as well. Even the T-top with see-through windows is there, along with KITT's signature-looking steering wheel, as best it can be in such a small scale, along with his futuristic-looking dashboard. The only thing that is glaringly wrong are the hubcaps. They are the standard Hot Wheels ones just painted black, and not the smooth ones KITT is known for. Oh, and the fact that the small toy car doesn't have a working turbo boost is just so wrong. So what's the bottom line? Flaws aside, this is a really great car to have in any fan of the 80s collection. If you aren't a huge toy collector and still a fan, or grew up in the 80s, you know who Michael Knight is, and you certainly know who KITT is. For less than $2 retail in most stores right now, and if you can find him, KITT is a great little piece who doesn't take up much shelf space or desk space at all. This Michael says grab Michael Knight's good buddy as soon as you see him, as KITT is the coolest non-transforming intelligent car there ever was.
Oh KITT, you're just an awesome toy. If only even on this small scale you could have real turbo boost. We'll be right back after this.
This week in Geektastic history.
This week in Geektastic history marks the first time, most likely, a person actually stood on the North Pole. On May 3, 1952, while flying a modified U.S. Air Force C-47 with skis, 3 men landed within a short walking distance of the geographical North Pole. Lieutenant Colonel Joseph O. Fletcher and Lieutenant Colonel William P. Benedict, along with Dr. Albert P. Crary, stood at the North Pole and became the first to do so undisputed. As a side note, Dr. Crary also lays claim to being the first man to ever stand at both poles of the Earth, with the North Pole in 1952 and then again the South Pole in 1961. Dr. Crary, we just have to ask, isn't that a long ways to go for ice?
This week in Geektastic history.
Yeah, I still make screeching sounds on my own with my Hot Wheels cars. Absolutely. I mean, this is KITT and he just turbo boosted back in. Alright folks, that's it for this week's show. Thank you for coming on by. Now I want to give you a quick production update. Now always check out the Facebook page for the Breaux Show, also Twitter feeds, and you'll see as I get updates for making the show and taping it and putting it together throughout the week, what's going on. Now next week I am starting an absolutely brand new job for me and I can't wait. However, it may or may not affect the production schedule of the show. So there may or may not be a full show next week. However, that doesn't mean I don't want to produce one. I absolutely do because I have a lot to cover. I have not only free comic book day this Saturday, which you need to absolutely go to. Check out your local comic shop. Get your free comics and maybe see some people you haven't seen in a while. There's also the Avengers movie to go check out this weekend. And there's a New Jersey Collectors Convention that's going to be happening in Cherry Hill, New Jersey that I myself am going to be attending. I can't wait to be there, see everybody again. I've been there twice before. You've seen the videos. There's lots of fun. Maybe there'll be some dancing. Maybe there'll be some great costumes on hand. And, if you see a guy running around with a camera who's, kind of super geeky, well, that's me. Come on up and say hi, and maybe you can be on the Breaux Show. That's it for this week's show. Again, thank you for coming on by. You guys all absolutely rock. I can't wait to see you again next week. And remember, as always, everybody, rock on, everybody. What can I say? Turbo Boost was the coolest thing ever as a kid. I wanted this car so I could actually turbo boost out of here. And you know what? It's that time. KITT, Turbo Boost. You always have to do it. Good night, everybody. Okay. Whew. A little bit of a coughing fit there. Deer Park, the unofficial drink of the Breaux Show. Deer Park, where you drink real deer.